Hello, I'm going to talk about the book that I have read. This is Catch Me If You Can. The author is Frank William Abagnale Jr. And well, the book that he wrote, Catch Me If You Can, is based on his own history. Moreover, he got married to Kelly Annie Guapáz Abagnale, and they they have three children. Frank Abagnale was born on April 27 in 1948 in the Bronx, in New York City, located in United States. Frank was born on April 27, 1948 in the Bronx, New York City, United States. He has a childhood with accommodations talking about money, although their parents got divorced when he was a teenager. Frank became a check forger, and well, he was captured on multiple occasions. With the time, um, Frank helped to the FBI and was an advisor for capturing other criminals while he was serving his sentence. Book summary. The book starts describing one of the adventures that Frank had when he was faking as a pilot. And well, he was traveling around the world, and also he used to cash the fake checks that he himself used to create. Also, it describes his memories and well of when he was a child and a teenager, and also describes the relationship between their parents. Frank was named as his father. Also, the father of Frank was a great man with a lot of influence in politics and business. When the father of Frank got divorced, he stayed with his father and learned about the people who were around his father, in bars and meter. People like businessmen, politicians, and other important people. He was an IQ of 136. He started to Sweden when he get his own card. The ambitions him of Frank only went growing with the time. Frank left his home at the age of 16 years old, maybe because his father lost money and he worked as a postal clerk. Then he became a fake pilot to live amazing adventures and travel for free around the world. He was in luxury hotels. Also, Frank was able to fake to a doctor in Georgia and even a lawyer. In the same way, he worked as a fake university teacher in Utah because he was able to fake even university degrees. In one of his adventures in France, he was captured, but the conditions of the jail was very bad. Frank was in the worst chapter of his life. Then he was moved to the United States and he helped to detect fake checks and became a professional at the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States, helping to the FBI and the police. Main characters: Frank William Abagnale Jr. and his father, Frank William Abagnale, were the main characters. The secondary characters were his mother, their his brothers, his friends, the friends of his father, the police, and others. Critical thinking. This book was a great impact in result the way that people can be appreciated depending on the different ways that they can show in the behavior or the appearance. Also, Frank, as a child, was accustomed to have almost everything, and in the same way, maybe he was influenced by powerful people. It motivated Frank to live in that way, despite to create fake tricks, fake degrees, etc. Only to get that feeling to be an important person who can do whatever, self learning from the reading. I learned that people are only limited by the thoughts that they have. And maybe if we can change the perception of ourselves, we can combine us to do whatever that we want to do. For example, simple things, simple actions, or decisions that we can choose in a simple day based on the way that we talk to ourselves or as we see to ourselves. Also, another learning that I could notice is that always we have to take care of the education of our children in order to form good people